Never Stop Learning, week 124. I took my first look at the Vanishing Point Filter in Adobe Photoshop CC. So I get started here in this document I set up with some cliff bars as templates for my vanishing points. And I got some text set up here that I actually want to go along the different lines here in my vanishing points using my cliff bars. So I'll just target my layer, select it all, and make a copy onto my clipboard. And I actually want to create a blank layer above everything, and that's where I'm going to be applying the filter. I just hide these guys, and I want to target my subject because I want to bring the opacity down. I still want to see him while I'm working in the vanishing point filter, but I want to see where he is, but I still want to see behind him. So I'll go into the vanishing point filter and remove the old one I had set up. And to create a new grid, just do a couple clicks going along the lines here. And right there looks good. Alright, so I got my grid set up here, and you see it's going along the same lines as my cliff bar template. And I can just drag this guy out, and it'll continue to follow the lines for me. Great, so now just paste in the artwork that I had on my clipboard. And you see I move it around, but once I drop it into this area, it starts following that vanishing point. So once I have this guy set up here, I hit the letter T, and I could actually start transforming my artwork. Again, I'm using my cliff bar template here to kind of size this guy up a bit. And you can just make whatever changes you want until you get the look you're looking for. And I actually want to drag this guy out a bit. Perfect. Now hit OK to accept that. And there it is, right on my artboard. Looks great. So time to set up the next one. I'll target it, select it, make a copy. And then I'll just hide this guy and make a new layer above my subject. And now that I have that one targeted, I'll come over to Filter and find Vanishing Point, and then I'm back into the Vanishing Point filter. I delete my old grid and start clicking away to create my new grid. So one here, another one there, and that to finish it off. Now I could go back and make the adjustments, bring this guy down a bit, and then I kind of want to extend this guy out a little bit further. But see this yellow grid? It's kind of telling me that it's not an accurate grid, so it's kind of just giving me a little bit of a warning. But if I were to make an extreme change and it turns red, it's just not a realistic one, and Photoshop's letting me know. But as long as it's blue, you're good to go. So I just want to extend this guy beyond my artboard a little bit. That looks good. Alright, now I'm ready to paste in my artwork and drop it into this vanishing point filter. Alright, nice and neat. See, it goes along these lines that I had set up there. So I'll just continue to use the template that I set up behind so that I could get this guy fitting in and matching the first word. So right around there looks good. And again, I just want to stretch this guy off the edge of my image a little bit. And I could zoom out to see the whole thing. If I need to make any adjustments, I could go ahead and take care of that now, but it looks pretty good to me. So I'll just go ahead and hit OK to accept it. And this is what I got so far. So it's looking pretty good. I just bring this guy up to the top and bring the opacity back to 100% so that way my text is behind my subject. So I use Vanishing Point to get me up to this point, and this is what the final product looks like. I was able to get this whole thing set up using the Vanishing Point filter in Adobe Photoshop CC.